You need to hear this if you're a newcomer to the US, just arrived and feeling lost about credit. You're not alone. Your credit report can unlock your ability to rent, buy, and even get a job. In this video, Money Talks with Adia gives you a step-by-step guide to starting strong. No credit history needed. Your credit report is like your financial report card, a detailed summary of how you've managed money and debt in the United States. It's one of the first things lenders, landlords, and even some employers look at when you apply for a loan, rent an apartment, or sometimes even a job. For immigrants, understanding credit is especially important because you're starting from scratch in a new country, and building a strong credit history can open doors to better opportunities. In the US, credit is more than just a number. It's a key that can unlock many aspects of your new life, from where you live to what you drive, and even the kind of job you might get. Your credit report includes personal information like your name and address, as well as details about your open accounts, such as credit cards, car loans, or student loans. It also tracks your payment history, showing whether you've paid bills on time or missed payments. Lenders use this information to decide if they can trust you to pay back money you borrow. Even things like applying for a cell phone plan or getting utilities in your name can depend on your credit report. In fact, many companies will check your credit before providing services because they want to know if you're likely to pay your bills on time. If you have a good credit history, you're more likely to get approved for loans, credit cards, and rental applications. And you'll often get better interest rates, which means you'll pay less over time. But if your credit report shows late payments or too much debt, it can make things harder and more expensive. That's why it's so important to understand what's on your credit report and how it affects your financial life in the US. For example, a landlord might choose another applicant if your credit report shows missed payments, or a bank might offer you a higher interest rate on a car loan if your credit score is low. Even insurance companies sometimes use your credit information to decide how much you'll pay for coverage. All this information is collected and organized by three main companies called credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. These bureaus gather data from banks, credit card companies, and other lenders to create your credit report. Each bureau might have slightly different information, but together, they give a full picture of your credit history. It's important to know that you don't have just one credit report. Each bureau keeps its own file on you, and sometimes the information can vary. That's why it's a good idea to check your credit reports from all three bureaus regularly to make sure everything is accurate and up to date. Credit reports are not just for banks and lenders. Many other organizations use them to make decisions about you. For example, some employers, especially in financial or government jobs, may review your credit report as part of the hiring process. Utility companies might check your credit before turning on your electricity or water, and cell phone providers often look at your credit before approving a contract. Even if you're not planning to borrow money right away, your credit report can still affect your daily life in ways you might not expect. Now let's test your knowledge with a quick pop quiz. Which of these is not a credit bureau? A. Experian. B. TransUnion. C. Bank of America. The answer is C. Bank of America is not a credit bureau. It's a bank, not a company that collects or reports your credit information. Remember, the three main credit bureaus are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. These companies don't make lending decisions themselves, but the information they collect is used by others to decide whether to approve your applications and what terms to offer you. Understanding your credit report is the first step to building a strong financial future in the US. In the next chapters, we'll show you how to start building credit from scratch, check your credit report, and avoid common mistakes. By learning how credit works and taking control of your credit history, you'll be better prepared to achieve your goals. Whether that's buying a home, starting a business, or simply feeling more secure in your new life. Remember, everyone starts somewhere, and with the right knowledge, you can build a credit history that helps you succeed. A credit score is a three-digit number, ranging from 300 to 850. This number might seem simple, but it actually plays a huge role in your financial life. The higher your score, the better your chances for loans, credit cards, and even renting an apartment. Lenders, landlords, and sometimes even employers use your credit score to get a quick snapshot of your financial responsibility. It's like your financial report card, and it can open doors or close them, depending on where you land on the scale. Here's how the ranges break down. 300 to 579 is considered poor. 580 to 669 is fair. 670 to 739 is good. 740 to 799 is very good. And 800 to 850 is excellent. Lenders use these ranges to decide your eligibility and interest rates. The better your score, the more likely you are to get approved for credit, and the lower your interest rates will be. Even a small increase in your score can save you thousands of dollars over time, especially on big purchases like a car or a home. Your score is calculated using 5 main factors. Payment history is the most important at 35%. Credit usage, or how much of your available credit you use, is 30%. Credit age, or how long you've had credit, is 15%. New credit accounts for 10%, and the types of credit you use make up the last 10%. Each of these factors tells lenders something different about your habits. For example, paying your bills on time shows reliability, while keeping your credit card balances low shows you're not overextending yourself. Having a mix of credit types, like a credit card and a car loan, can also help boost your score. Want to see how your actions might impact your score? Try our free score simulator below. You can experiment with different scenarios, like paying off a credit card or opening a new account, to see how your score might change. It's a great way to learn what really matters and make smarter choices for your financial future. And don't forget to check out the worksheet linked in the description to help you manage your score step by step. It's packed with tips, checklists, and easy-to-follow steps so you can take control of your credit and build a stronger financial foundation, starting today. No credit history? Don't worry. You can start building credit today. Open a secured credit card or a credit builder loan. Or ask a trusted family member to add you as an authorized user on their credit card. Always pay on time and keep your balances low. Download our Order Your Report checklist, linked in the description, to get started. You can get your credit reports for free from all 3 bureaus at annualcreditreport.com. When you review your report, look for your correct name and spelling, your accurate address, and any accounts you don't recognize. If you spot something that looks wrong, don't ignore it, dispute it. The credit bureaus are required to investigate. Download our Check Your Name worksheet below to help you review your report carefully. Want to build your credit score? Here are the habits that matter most. Pay your bills on time. This is essential. Keep your credit use under 30% of your available limit. Don't close old accounts unless you really need to. Only apply for new credit when you actually need it. Use the Manage Your Score worksheet to track your weekly progress. Immigrant communities don't have to go it alone. Credit unions are more welcoming to newcomers. Community centers offer free workshops. Money Smart Alliance partners can be found by looking up your zip code. Check the description for a list of immigrant-friendly resources. Okay, let's review with a quick quiz. First question, what are the 3 credit bureaus? Second, what's one way to start building credit if you have no history yet? And third, what's the #1 factor affecting your credit score? Alright, here are the answers. The 3 credit bureaus are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. A secured card or a credit builder loan is a good way to start building credit with no history. And the #1 factor is your payment history. Thanks for watching Money Talks with Adia. If this helped you feel more confident about building credit in the US, drop a in the comments and tell us your next step. Download your free checklists below to take action today, whether you're reviewing your report, fixing your name, or tracking your score. And don't forget to subscribe. Your journey to financial freedom starts right here. You deserve a strong financial future in the US. We've got your back. Starting your credit journey in the US can feel overwhelming, especially when everything is new and unfamiliar. But remember, you've got this. Many newcomers have been in your shoes and have successfully built strong financial foundations here. Here's a quick start guide to help you take action today. Simple steps you can follow to begin building your credit with confidence and clarity. First, open a checking or savings account at a bank or credit union. This is often your first step to becoming part of the US financial system. Having a bank account helps you establish a financial footprint, making it easier to manage your money, pay bills, and eventually qualify for credit products. Next, consider applying for a secured credit card. These are designed for people who are new to credit or rebuilding it. Secured cards require a deposit, which acts as your credit limit. They're a safe way to start building credit, and with responsible use, you may qualify for better cards in the future. Always pay your bills on time, whether it's your credit card, rent, or utilities. Payment history is one of the biggest factors in your credit score. Even regular payments for things like cell phones or utilities can make a difference, especially if your provider reports them to the credit bureaus. Set up automatic payments if you can. This helps you avoid missing due dates and keeps your credit on track. If you're renting, ask your landlord if they report payments to the credit bureaus. Some do, and on-time rent can boost your credit history. If they don't, there are services that can help you report your rent payments yourself, so you get credit for your good habits. Remember, don't apply for too many credit products at once. Each application can temporarily lower your score, so be selective and strategic. And finally, keep learning. Stay curious, ask questions, and seek out trustworthy information about credit and finances. Use the resources we've shared today, and don't hesitate to reach out to community organizations or financial educators for support. Building credit is a journey, not a race. It takes time, patience, and consistency, but every smart step brings you closer to your financial goals. You're not alone. Your community, friends, and family are valuable sources of encouragement and advice. And Money Talks with Adia is here to support you every step of the way, offering guidance and resources tailored for newcomers. Together, we can help you build a brighter financial future in your new home. Keep going. You're making progress every day.